I want to make it crystal clear right now to whoever did this, we will find you.
Breaking news, conservative activist and President Trump ally Charlie Kirk shot and killed while speaking at an event at a Utah university. You heard from officials speaking just a short time ago. Welcome to the Fox 11 News at 5, simulcast on our sister station, Fox 11 Plus. I'm Christine Devine. The shooting and subsequent death of right-wing activist Charlie Kirk stunning the nation today. He was speaking to students at Utah Valley University when a gunshot rang out. Fox 11's Phil Schuman here now with how the chaos and violence unfolded. It is really a devastating day.
Two good words for it, chaos and violence. The shooting happened about 20 minutes into a Kirk speech. He sat under a tent in a courtyard type area with the slogans on that tent, "The American Comeback" and "Prove Me Wrong." We're told there are at least 6 uniformed officers as well as plainclothes officers in the crowd, as well as Kirk's own security team. I have to warn you, this video could be disturbing for some viewers.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Oh my God. Go, run. Whoa. Cell phone video from a distance showed Kirk speaking to the college students. We, of course, stopped that video right before Kirk was shot. He was actually hit in the neck. The shocked eyewitnesses included students as well as a former Utah congressman who appeared on Fox News after the shooting.
I just saw it hit him in the chest, and then all of a sudden just tons of blood gushing right out where his heart is. And then he fell over and slumped down, and everybody got down and was screaming.
After I got done talking to him, I really couldn't exit because there's such a big crowd. So I turned around, and 10 to 20 seconds later, after I got done talking to Charlie, I saw that he was shot in the neck and that he was squirting blood everywhere.
I'm guessing 2,000 plus people. Charlie came out kind of right at noon, local time, mountain time, throwing the hats, gearing up the crowd. They're having a little bit of a microphone problem. But everybody, they were chanting either USA or Charlie Kirk. And when they saw him backstage, they started chanting Charlie Kirk. They were really genuinely excited to see him.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
As soon as that shot went out, he fell back into his left, and everybody hit the deck.
There was a moment of silence in honor of Kirk in the House of Representatives this evening in Washington, D.C. Charlie Kirk was a married father of 2 young children, a 3-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son. At a law enforcement briefing in Utah about 90 minutes ago, we were told there is a person of interest being questioned. They do have security camera footage they're, of course, analyzing. Then this emotional reaction from Utah's governor.
If anyone in the sound of my voice celebrated even a little bit at the news of this shooting, I would beg you to look in the mirror.
Governor said this is clearly a political assassination, his words. And before the shooting, there was a petition to prevent Kirk from speaking. It apparently been circulated online, created by an anonymous person. It said Kirk was known for his divisive rhetoric that often supports policies and laws which aren't inclusive and can marginalize various communities.
Obviously a controversial figure, depending on which side of the aisle you are on. My thought is, though, he's a father.
Father, 2 young children. And, you know, we were talking about this earlier. This comes as we've been reporting on security detail for Kamala Harris. It was there, then it wasn't there, and we're just in this climate where this is what people have to be thinking about, and then we saw what happened today.
And you think of all of those students there running in fear. That could be any of us when we think of some of the other shootings that have happened across our nation.
No question.
All right. We have more on this because Charlie Kirk, he was on Governor Newsom's podcast. He talked to Fox 11 a short time ago, not too long ago at all. So leaders in Los Angeles and throughout California, they are reacting to the shocking news of Kirk's assassination. Fox 11's Nick Garcia live at USC with what people on both sides of the aisle are saying. Nick.
Right, Christine, it was just in March that Charlie Kirk was here, an event part of his American Comeback tour. It's the same tour he was currently on, and an event similar to the one he was in the middle of at Utah Valley University when he was shot. Condolences pouring in for conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The loss felt deeply by Chair of the Los Angeles County GOP, Roxanne Hogue.
Our dear friend Charlie Kirk, whose mission is to speak to people, was shot violently by someone who thinks that speech is violence.
Hogue says she had breakfast with Turning Point USA organizers just this morning, the group Kirk founded. She was at his USC event in March. He also visited Cal State Northridge. Both visits drew mixed reactions from students.
The same thing he's done every day and was doing today, which is to go to a college campus and engage people. It's a human interaction.
Governor Gavin Newsom putting out a statement saying, quote, "The attack on Charlie Kirk is disgusting, vile, and reprehensible. In the United States of America, we must reject political violence in every form." Former Vice President Kamala Harris also weighing in, saying, quote, "Let me be clear. Political violence has no place in America. I condemn this act, and we all must work together to ensure this does not lead to more violence." People of all political backgrounds uniting to condemn the assassination.
The problem is violence and mental illness, and people being encouraged in their mental illness and encouraged to act as if speech and disagreement are death penalty offenses.
Now, Kirk had stops on this tour planned through the end of October. The next one would have been next week in Colorado. Certainly, I'm sure the talk of a lot of college campuses and beyond this evening. For now, live in University Park, I'm Nick Garcia, Fox 11 News.
Nick, if you can reflect on a piece of video you showed right there where he was talking with Governor Gavin Newsom, where the governor was launching his podcast, and Charlie Kirk was his very first guest. So he wanted to talk to both sides of the aisle.
It really shows that right there, that, you know, everybody from across the aisle is speaking out on this, from Governor Newsom to the former vice president. I just saw on Twitter moments ago Maria Shriver, a well-known Democrat, also speaking out, but also students here on campus. I've heard them having very active conversations, and whether or not they agreed with him politically, all saying nobody deserves to die the way he did.
Yeah, we're all talking about that today. Thank you, Nick.